I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
What if I told you the richest boxer in history just got caught on tape saying he's broke, laundering money through fake fights and flashy cars, and planning to flee the country? And what if the man who leaked that tape was Stephen A. Smith? Yeah, you heard that right.
Hello. You know what happened? You know what happened playing with your boy.
This isn't just a scandal. It's a full-blown federal takedown. We're talking tax fraud, fake fortunes, money laundering, and the slow-motion collapse of the Mayweather empire. And the wildest part? This might be the one punch Floyd never saw coming. Let's rewind it. It all started when Stephen A. Smith began throwing subtle jabs on First Take. At first, it sounded like typical boxing talk. But behind the scenes, sources say it was calculated. In one fiery segment, Stephen A. slammed Floyd for cheapening the sport with circus-style exhibitions. Then he did the unthinkable. He questioned Floyd's finances. For a guy who usually props up megastars, this was different.
That elite. No one deserves, not just anyone deserves to be in a ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky III, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan, okay?
Then boom, the bombshell. A mysterious video surfaced, leaked straight to federal investigators and media giants like TMZ and the Daily Beast. The clip reportedly runs 18 minutes long and captures Floyd Mayweather in a private conversation. But this isn't normal fight hype or beef. It's way darker. In the footage, Floyd allegedly talks about his financial methods and trust. It's beyond boxing drama. This thing could shake the sport to its core.
Disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks, or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yachts, and you big ballin'. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle a score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
Do you have experience?
I have experience with him, Skip.
And here's where it gets wild. This tape allegedly came from Stephen A. Smith's camp. That's right. The same guy who's been covering Floyd for years might have been sitting on this footage, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This just went from boxing gossip to full-on federal drama. Reports say the feds are deep in the investigation now, and the leaked source could totally upend power dynamics in boxing. So what's actually in this video? According to insiders, who've seen parts of it, it's explosive. The footage shows Floyd behind closed doors, bragging about hiding his wealth using a cash-only system to dodge taxes.
They think I'm gonna sit here and take the fall. Not hard to buy, was just the warm-up. The jet's fueled, the money's moved.
And Logan Paul? He's not holding back either. On Walkway to Fight Club, he laid it all out. When asked about his fight payout, Logan got real. It's sad, man. This is Floyd Money Mayweather. We all assumed I'd be paid quick. But nope. He said the delay felt like a bait and switch, like Floyd's team was toying with him. Instead of shutting up, I started clowning him online, Logan said. I joke, yeah, but I also called it. I said he might be broke. Then, he added, maybe it's not entirely on Floyd, maybe he doesn't run the money, but honestly, I don't care. I just want my damn check.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was gonna get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're gonna puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know, and I don't really care. I just want my money.
And trust, it gets even darker. In the leaked tape, Floyd allegedly talks about funneling cash through flashy real estate deals, diamond-studded jewelry, and even car dealerships run by people in his circle. There's even mention of Al Heyman. Yes, that Al Heyman, helping craft the paperwork to make everything look squeaky clean. If this is true, it's not just Floyd's problem anymore. It's a deep-rooted operation that could drag down half the boxing industry with it.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere, okay? So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
Imagine
If this footage gets verified, the fallout could be catastrophic. The IRS doesn't mess around. And if they find evidence of deliberate tax evasion, Floyd's billion-dollar empire could collapse overnight. But here's the real curveball. Why would Stephen A. risk his rep to leak this? He's worked alongside boxing royalty for decades, but insiders at ESPN say he's been fed up with Floyd for a while now. He slammed him multiple times for ducking real fights, faking exhibitions, and acting untouchable. Maybe this was the final straw.
You'll see reports. You mentioned 100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year, over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good money, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life.
Real turning point? Rumors swirling about a massive scandal in Manhattan, one that had Floyd right at the center. This wasn't just tabloid talk. People in the know say this was the moment Stephen A. went from critic to whistleblower.
Into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Earlier this year, Floyd went viral bragging about a $42 million real estate power move. According to him, his company, VA Properties, had just scooped up 62 rental buildings across Upper Manhattan. And he didn't just flaunt the numbers. He sold it as a feel-good story. Affordable housing, giving back, a community-driven flex.
Yeah, I think. And I'm pointing like this because all of them in New York City right now, we're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
But here's where it unravels. The deal never happened. Business Insider combed through NYC's property records and found absolutely nothing. Not a single ownership change. None of the 62 buildings had switched hands, and the nonprofit that manages those properties, they never got so much as a heads up about any deal going down.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
When the heat turned up, Floyd's camp went into spin mode. They wheeled out a guy claiming to be James McNair, Floyd's right-hand man, but the voice didn't match past calls. He ducked every chance to go on record. The whole thing felt staged. Like Floyd tried to fake a $500 million real estate score just for clout. And yeah, the FBI took notice. Because claiming transactions that big without a trace, that's textbook fraud. And from there, it's been one disaster after another. Don't forget the crypto scheme.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Yeah, that one. Floyd and Kim Kardashian both got slapped with lawsuits for pushing a garbage crypto project, Ethereum Max. They hyped it to the moon. Investors bought in. The coin tanked. And suddenly, people wanted answers and justice.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything what that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Floyd got a fat check to promote it, but never told anyone. That's a big no-no. And when the rug got pulled, class action lawsuits started flying. Floyd was in the middle of it all.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen.
He
apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know he couldn't read like
that's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
And don't forget Logan Paul. Again. He's still waiting to get paid for their fight. It's been years. No full payment. No answers.
That guy was doing shit in the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop your breathing.
So I couldn't breathe.
Stop.
I've never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know. That's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. It's not in full. Like a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. It's like, mark my words, we're coming for you, Floyd. We're coming for your millions and the last of your change.
Logan didn't hold back. He went public, calling Floyd a straight-up fraud. Dude's broke, he said. He's got nothing. Whether he's exaggerating or not, the fact remains, something's way off with Floyd's finances.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose? What happened?
No, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Even Floyd's own staff started spilling tea. Ex-employees say he's notorious for not paying on time, or at all. From housekeepers to bodyguards to personal assistants, they all walked away with the same story. And when you put it all together, the phony real estate, the crypto con, dodging taxes, unpaid debts, this leaked video, it's just the spark. The entire Mayweather empire has been dry kindling for years, and now it's ready to ignite. If the tape's real, the whole money, team image could crash and burn. His exhibition fights, which made millions, could be deemed fraudulent. That opens the floodgates for lawsuits, torn-up contracts, and angry partners. And it won't stop with Floyd. Promoters, advisors, everyone tied to him could take the hit. It's bigger than one man.
Why does it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'd be the same person.
Some experts say this could be the end of Floyd's money-fueled persona. No more leverage, no more swagger. He might be forced into full retirement, or worse, real consequences, criminal charges. Because let's be honest, could Floyd actually go to jail? Legal pros say, yeah, if that footage proves fraud, tax evasion, and laundering, the feds won't blink.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fight, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Sure, Floyd's been audited before, but this could be the smoking gun. The one piece of evidence that flips everything. And if it expands, the fallout won't stop with him. Al Heyman, top-tier promoters. The whole power structure of boxing could be exposed.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere, okay? So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
This isn't just some spicy sports drama. It's a potential federal case with jail time on the line. So now we wait. Will Floyd deny the tape? Will Stephen A. own up to the leak? And most importantly, will the government bring down one of the boxing's most iconic legends? Either way, this is the biggest storm the sport has seen in years. If you want the unfiltered truth, the ruthless takes, and the stories no one else dares to touch, hit that like, drop your hottest take in the comments, and subscribe. We'll keep you locked in with every update.